Number 1. Information security. Information security companies unanimously agree that Apple devices are more secure than Android devices. According to a report by Forbes, 97% of smartphone malware targets Android phones. Android phones get malware and viruses particularly from app stores. Apple's App Store has fewer apps to offer than the Android phone's App Store, but the number of available apps is not the most important element of app stores. Apple is very careful with selecting which app developers gain access to the so-called Apple ecosystem, a network of devices, apps, and developers. Getting apps that contain malware into the App Store is practically impossible. In comparison, Google's App Store, Google Play, is an ad-supported and free environment where anyone can put their apps on display. Android allows the user to install apps from outside the Google Play Store as well, making it impossible to monitor apps possibly containing malware and viruses. In addition to the App Store, unupdated operating systems also cause security threats. Because several phone manufacturers use the operating system provided by Google, not all of them get the updates at the same time and are thus exposed to massive security threats. iOS devices are made only by Apple, so the corresponding problem doesn't exist. Number 2. The Apple ecosystem. The range of Apple products has grown notably in recent years. The company started out making computers and has since added music players, tablet computers, and smart watches to their product selection. Today, Apple provides a wide range of products and services for various purposes. The devices work seamlessly and effortlessly together. You don't need to download or install separate applications to link them together. It's enough when you sign into the devices with the same Apple ID. Photos, emails, notes, and calendars can be shared to all the devices. You also don't have to pay twice for apps, movies, or books. They can be found on all your devices. The closed ecosystem also guarantees the user safety. The operating environment is secure when devices, users, manufacturers, and app developers are all in the same ecosystem. The situation is different for Android phones. Several different manufacturers produce phones and tablets based on the same operating system, so a safe ecosystem and using the devices together seamlessly cannot be guaranteed. Number 3. Ease of use. Apple phones are known for their ease of use. Their usability comes from simple operating logic. All the apps are launched from the home screen. All the settings, for example, can be found under one menu. And even if you upgrade your iPhone to the newest model, the operating system still works the same way, and taking it into use is easy. An Android phone can be modified and customized in various ways, but the basic features of its operating system are much more complicated and confusing than the iOS system. If you value an easy-to-use and good smartphone for basic use, an iPhone is the obvious choice. Number 4. Get the best apps first. The developers of the best and highest quality apps still favor Apple. Most apps use Apple's App Store as their launch platform and release their apps there much earlier than they do the Android phone's Google Play Store. This has been the case with some of the most popular apps of recent years, such as Super Mario Run and Snapchat. Some apps may not be released at all for Android phones. It's much harder for app developers to create games and apps for Android phones, as there is a wide range of them and many unique features of the phones should be taken into account in the development. The App Store's revenue model also serves the developers of high-quality apps better, which will guarantee safe and good apps for iPhone users in the future as well. Number 5. Google Pay. Apple Pay is Apple's payment service, which enables making credit and debit card payments using your phone. Paying works the same way as contactless payment with a plastic card, by placing the phone by the card reader. The card is protected with Face ID, Touch ID, or the phone's passcode, which lets you keep your payment information safe. Apple Pay can also be used to make purchases in apps. Reserving a hotel room, shopping for clothes, or ordering a pizza couldn't be easier. Google Pay is not yet available in many countries, so users in need of a simple and easy mobile payment method